Okay, Jayce mid this game. This is literally my first time ever playing Jayce. So let's see what we can do. Should be interesting. Uh,
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
so the reason I went an AD mid is because it's Kassadin, and Kassadin is pretty rough to get lane against as a traditional AP caster. I wanted to play someone like Pantheon, but I actually don't have him, so decided to try out Jayce. Like I said, I've never played before. Hopefully I don't fumble too many combos. So we don't technically have an all AD comp because we do have Shen and Rammus who do magic damage, but since they're not really damage dealers, for the sake of whatever argument, you can say that we have a full AD comp. So my opinion on those is they work sometimes. They work if the enemy does not have a dedicated tank, like these. This enemy, they have Leona tank, sure, but Leona support, so she can't really get tanky as quick as like a Shen top, for example, can, or a Rammus jungle. So without someone to really be a full tank, full AD has the potential to shred through enemies. Kassadin is a very snowbally champion, so my main goal is to shut him down as hard as I can before he hits level 6, make him as weak as possible up to level 6, and then prevent him from... That was weird, but okay, not good for us. Yeah, I'm caught in a pretty bad spot. So that was really bad. Did not expect that, but it gives bot lane free farm, I guess, so could be worse. Now all of them are mid, that's great. I can't really do anything about this right now. So I'm gonna... Wow, that was a horrible aiming. Anyways, I'm gonna actually go help Rammus. So first blood going to me. Rammus got his blue buff as well. What the hell is my knockback move? I don't even know. Yeah, Rammus stayed a bit too long. What is my... I have some thundering blow move or something that's supposed to knock him back. I don't... Oh, I used it before. Okay. So in melee form, my does that stop at the first enemy? Okay, yeah, it stopped at the first enemy. That's really lame. So in a melee form, it's my E that knocks back and my Q that gets to the enemy. Okay, got it. Okay, I forgot to leap to him. So as you can see, I'm not used to playing Jayce. Oh, that's a super bad move. Yeah, that was a really bad mistake by my part. But at least I know how to build Jayce. So Jayce is a champ that you usually get Muramana on. Shoot, yeah, I misplayed that pretty badly. Changing forms. Okay, changing forms gains movement speed. So I guess you want to change forms as much as possible while running back to lane. And we know that Cass is recalled because Nina came to farm mid. I should stop trying to trade with Nunu too much because it's just really hard to keep damage on him. But we got a splash out, so that's a good trick for us. So he's actually trading really well with me in damage, which surprised me. So I'm actually sort of at the losing end of this lane, I guess. Especially when Cass hits 6, I'll have to play a lot more careful. And with the Nunu gank, yeah, no way for me to survive that. Jayce has like a lull in his power from the time between he gets a Manamune and it transforms into a Miramana, so he's not really that strong for that point. So I sort of failed in my goal of keeping Cass checked in before he hits level 6. He's 2-0, but at least his farm is pretty low, so that's one good point. You're actually not supposed to max your ult until the last levels, so I just clicked it by reflex. Should have left it unmaxed. If my Ignite were up right now, I would consider diving him, but since I used it earlier, it's a bit too risky. He managed to survive there. Wow, that's really disappointing. But this does give me free pressure on his turret until Nunu comes to game. So that was a wasted flash there, but I'm at least keeping him from CSing effectively. And I should put ward down because Nunu games are pretty dangerous at this level. If I can keep the lane push and keep Cass from roaming, that'll cripple him for late game. Not really concerned about getting blue right now since I do have a tier and Rammus was put behind from the earlier steal. I saw Rammus running behind, so another Caitlyn needs to back off. That was embarrassing. But Cast Roam didn't have any effect this time, so it was good that he wasted his time there. There's not really much I can do bot. Because the enemy's too high. I wanted to go down in the hopes that they would tower dive, but that didn't end up happening. So just head back mid and let.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Enemy rampage.
So Cass is dead. I might be able to pick up the Nina as well.
Double kill.
Yep. And I don't know about their bot lane. Okay. So Shen is doing good enough. So I was getting really distracted, and I didn't notice that Cassidy was heading bot, so that was my huge misplay. Shen actually able to 1v1 Akali, which is both surprising and good. So I'm going to pick up Merc Treads just to further negate how much Cassidy can do to me. And with double buff, the lane should be easier to win. Our bot lane is pretty dominant in terms of CS. Out of range. So. But not able to just basically kill Cassidy by brute force, partly because of my double buff. I'm gonna go help Caitlyn. Never mind, because there's nothing to do. So I'll just keep pushing at mid tower. I would go help top, but I'm too far away to do anything, so I'm just gonna have to rely on them being able to save themselves and take the mid tower.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
That was not good. And they also got a dragon at some point, so we're actually more behind than it looks at this point. So my main goal is to just keep a lot of pressure on mid lane and then be able to roam and help other lanes once really pushed like it is now. Change forms before I use my acceleration gate. That was actually very nice play. So I headed bot with the intention of helping them, but now it's my mid lane that's getting pressured by two enemies. So new MIA might be heading bot. And of course I missed my shock blast. So now Cass is also bot lane. They were one step ahead of me, and as I left bot to go back mid, they came bot. But luckily we had a Shen TP down here. So if he TV's over, I should be able to pick him up. He still doesn't know that I'm here.
Rampage.
If I can get there quick enough, I'll be able to pick up the Nunu. Yeah, won't be able to get anyone else. Okay, she just wasted 2 wards for no reason.
Dominating.
So now we have a lot of pressure and can probably take down the box right.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Uh,
Your team
Akali showed up, which is why the ult got blocked, which I didn't really see in time, so I kept chasing the misfortune, but I could have turned around earlier and just ensured my team's safety more. So now at this point I just want to get out and go by since I'm pretty loaded. But since if my team sticks around like this, it's kind of dangerous. Hopefully I can catch up, but Nunu is pretty dang fast. Yeah, so he's too fast, but we almost picked that up, so... I need to be wary of Kassadin. He can probably come and kill me, as I am now. And I was maxing the wrong skill first. I should have been maxing W, but I've been maxing E, so make sure you max W before E. Seems like total embarrassment.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
They're probably going for Dragon, but I don't have a ward, so I can't even see whether they're doing it. And yep, they are, but I can't do anything to stop it, so... Akali's already over the wall, so this is a really dangerous position for us. I'm just actually going to take these to level up. And since Q is a skill that pretty much needs to be shot reactively and quick, I'm going to put it back on Smartcast. The only reason I took it off Smartcast in the first place is because I'm not used to how Jayce works, so not used to the range and things like that. So that's second dragon picked up, putting them more in the lead. The good thing is that our AD carry is still out-farming them. Our top is not, but Akali won't be as big of a threat late game as Kassadin, so did not manage to hit him. I actually narrowly escaped 2 of them ganking me from behind at mid. Which wasn't even really what I wanted to do, I just wanted to see if I could gank Akali calm. Something Jayce is really good at is sieging with his really good poke. So if a Jayce gets fed, his Q will start doing a ton of damage. This is now a really bad position for us to be in. Should not have tower dove that, and I don't want to give up my killing spree, so I'm gonna back.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
That was a really ugly kill. We honestly shouldn't have been able to pick that up, but she just played really bad. Since a lot of their burst damage is AP, I'm gonna pick up a Hex Drinker so I can survive their dive attempts. They choose to focus me. Weird. Oh no, lag starting to come in. So there's a really long range on his Q when you can use the Druid acceleration gate, so harassing from a distance is really safe. So as you can see, my Maw helped save me there. In a fight, I would actually probably stay in melee form. Range form is a lot more suited for harassing and poking them down before the fight. So my switching back to a melee form after that, and during the middle of that fight, was probably a mistake. And they don't really have a lot of armor, except Nunu does, so now I'm probably going to get a Last Whisper. Because the damage from that, the armor pen from that really helps on my damage when I'm poking. So almost got to my Mirror Mana. Less than 100 left, and after that, I'll have a huge spike in my damage. We really need wards on the map. This is the risky dragon because we don't have any wards and Rammus is really low. Oh, we managed to pick it up. Shouldn't really be trying to force a fight. What? So I guess Nunu was attempting to solo Baron. She's probably gonna manage to get away from this. Or not. So caught her out solo warding Jayce is really good at picking out solo targets when they make a mistake like that. And now we can probably continue pushing down mid. Just continue sieging with Jake. With the Jayce's E and Q, it's really simple. But my team wants to back off and take the top turret. Or there's not even a top turret to take, so... Okay, now I finally have my mirror mana, so my damage is going to start going way up. Shoot, I got caught really out of position here. Yeah, this is a really bad position. Partly my fault. Not sure I can survive this. With a very nice channel at the end, I actually do manage to live. So I'm kind of safe in the far back here, so I'll just stick around and see what I can do, if I can do anything to help the team. Otherwise, I'll keep pushing down mid, because we're probably going to be able to get the mid inhibitor turret after this. But yeah, I got caught out of position there, and my team just had a really good follow-up. That was a nice channel.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm changing to this form just to get AD or more mana. I tried to wall there to help Caitlyn escape, or use my whatever that thing is called, but the angle was really bad and she couldn't walk through it. But now I can pick up my last whisper. And not quite enough gold to finish my Maw. No. But now we're in pretty good shape this game. I have as many kills as their entire enemy team, which is always a good place to be if you're winning. So now a good play would be to either siege mid tower, or we can bait a Baron fight. Either one we'd probably do successfully, because just Jayce has a lot of utility and is able to do things like that. I didn't even try to get that kill, but so now with one down, we can just take mid tower and force a fight out their inhibitor.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I don't really want to be the one to tank this, because I'm not very tanky. But I was too naive, too blind to get out of turret range, so I ended up tanking it anyway. Not that it really matters at this point. With 3 members down, we should be able to pick up next turret. I have to play pretty careful at this point though, because Cassidy can still get a kill on me if he dives in. I see that he just uses Null Spear on Caitlyn, so in the moment before it comes back up, I can get a few auto attacks in on the turret. Now that their team is back up and I'm kind of low, I don't want to be in the middle of the fight, so I'm just going to stay in the back and do whatever damage I can. I think this should be the game.
An ally has been slain.
Yep, that is GG.